I wish I knew that the money would come with a lot of the. I knew a nigga was popping as soon as I got me some. Somebody told me it's part of the game, you need you some. As soon as I came up to say that I changed, now I got some. Finding myself in this moment of life. I sit in my room and stare at this block. A nigga like me always keep to himself, but even success will bring you the odds. Some think about days that I wanted a lot. I know some niggas that wanted it too, but how do you move when you just a target for niggas who really just wanna be you? I broke all the rules to get what I got. Never been one to get caught in the ropes. I'm carrying myself like a thug as I'm not, but I'm with the shit if you want to smoke. I know there's some niggas that hate me that I never met, but I guess just part of the joke. I got some family and homies I dead in forever, cause I don't be talking to ghosts, no. They told me keep all my enemies close. Fuck all that shit cause we'll never be close. I keep it loaded in every clip, but check out a laser in every scope. I don't need plotting wherever we go. I open this book up and read every scroll. It told me if niggas ain't with me, I know they against me. The chapter will never be closed.
If you're not my friend, you're my enemy. Choose your side, there's no in between.
And I wish you knew that the money would come with a lot of the. And I know a nigga was popping as soon as I got me some. Somebody told me it's part of the game, you need you some. As soon as I came up to say that I changed, now I got some.
That's my heat is freezing. Scrapless, so the police don't freeze me. Till these little hoes on recess, all of their hearts get torn to pieces. I'm a demon and a demon, creeping, trying to put a nigga in semen. I'ma get even, Steven, spoiler, so she'll suck my cheek. But bitch, don't lie to me, don't let a nigga in my property. I be in your raw, I be in that pussy, that's my pottery. I turn Cardi B to cardiac, for real, like heart attack. These expensive, these far the rest, say where the party at. My fuck ain't called a vet, I'm wrong for that, sometimes I can get real greedy. I turn out a call to set, then I call the hat, no regard for human beings. I turn the bands to M's, I'm still ain't spend my first advance with it. Plan until the end and even
Come on, meet me on the dance floor. 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 Absolutely, I can take anymore. Give me champagne so I can get on the floor tonight. Oh baby, let's do it right. I feel so free. I feel so
Steve from Machete Squad. Okay.
What's up, guys? How are we doing this evening? We're back here for another episode of the Machete Bowl. What's up, everyone in chat? What's up, everyone I didn't say hi to? What's up, Movie Stash? How are you? What's up, Obi, Sunshine, Whiskey, Kyle, Asterati, Smiffer, Sam? Excuse me. What's up, Sarah? How are you? What's up, Kyle? Who else did we miss? What's up, Wesley, Goblin, Diggity? My God, Bovine Universe. There's already a lot of people here. Hold on, I'm gonna get through them all. Okay, the thing is, everyone. What's up, everyone in chat? What's up, James? What's up, everyone on Rumble? What's up, Patton? What's up, Frenchie? What's up, Fred? I hope you're having a good evening. We're back here for another episode of the Machete Bowl, and tonight we're watching Shanny and Rev, who are sick in a tent. They got the old tent flu. You know how it's flu season in late May. Obviously, flu season, late May, very normal. They both have the flu. What's up, Bovine Universe, Revolution, Crescent? How are you doing? What's up, Pete? So they're in the tent having a flu, and they're just, you know, obviously they have to stream it because why not use it as a thinly veiled excuse to get some donations from their chat, guys. So she sent Rev on. Before we get into that, though, unfortunately, I have some sad news, guys. It's some very sad news. Obi-Wan lost his PC. Obi-Wan lost his PC, guys. Moment of silence.
And how do we do it? With a moment of silence. It's a simple little gesture that we do this time of year to remember all the folks who gave their lives so dear. It's the moment of silence. A moment of silence. A moment of silence. Ha! Cha. A moment of silence.
Honestly, it's up there with Mark Furman. You know, honestly, the most tragic losses of 2026, Obi's PC and Mark Furman, guys. But anyways, Shanny and Rev are in the tent, faking sick and trying to get some money. And I saw something from Drader that he pointed out. So I gotta attribute to him. This is not my thought, but it was a very good thought that I wanted to point out and throw out for everybody else too. And he said, it's basically amazing how when Shanny gets sick, Shanny's sick and Jason takes care of her. When Jason gets sick, Shanny gets sick and no one can take care of either of them. Because Shanny doesn't even want to pretend to have to take care of anyone. She's going to start pretending to be sick as soon as someone else is sick because, my God, she doesn't want to do anything for them. Anyways, I thought that was a very good point. Anyways, so, you know, good. Let's watch Shanny and Rev sick in the tent. Jason is apparently the sick one. Shanny's too sick to even go on stream, and she's faking it, telling Jason to get her money for sandwiches. Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's those burnt lungs from smoking that meth.
Well, that's a really good start to a stream. You know?
Yeah, it's a really good start.
Yeah.
Really good start from the homeless bum. He's just sounding more and more homeless every day of his life.
Well, I am, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I named this stream Homeless Flu
The old
because
homeless flu.
I'm 99% sure that I have the flu.
Yeah, it's definitely the flu. It's definitely the flu, which is very common in late May. It's definitely not, you know, some other illness from rolling around in filth, living in a homeless tent, having to deal with Shanny's bucket, and all that fun stuff that can cause disease. It's definitely the flu that's going around in late May.
And, you're saying to yourself, well then, like, why aren't you taking, you should take like a sick day or something. Well, guess what? You can't do that.
Yeah, you can't take a sick day when you don't have a job. You don't get PTO from being homeless. You gotta keep working when you're homeless. No PTO for the homeless.
When you need, food, you know?
Yeah, no rest for the weary. You gotta come online and beg everybody else for your food, even when you're sick. I mean, just the trials and tribulations that Rev has to go through.
You can't go, oh, yeah, sick day. You can't do that. I had to come on here either way, you know? But I'm gonna be honest that...
Strange chemicals, you know, like the chemicals in methamphetamine that Jason loves to pretend he's not using.
I don't know what the I'm gonna do on here because I really don't feel good.
Yeah, he really doesn't feel good, but he still felt the need to jump on stream because Shanny needs foods. Even when Jason is sick, he has to beg for food for Shanny.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So yeah, the entertainment value will, I don't know, be whatever, because I don't feel well.
I don't know if that's a typo or not, but he's more of an internet celery than a celebrity.
Enough to even be on here. But
yeah, he's too sick to even be on here, but he really needs that food for Shanny.
But here I am, you know.
And here he is.
But honestly, I'm sorry. If you want to help people that need help, you know, the Cash App is in there, and we really do need it, you know.
Yeah, they really do need it. They're doing nothing for themselves. They've had 6 months of homelessness. They haven't even gone on a single job interview or done a single thing but sit in the tent waiting for the world to fix their problem.
We're doing our best out here, but stuff is
We're doing our best. They're doing the opposite of their best.
expensive, you know that. Holy
Yeah, everything's so
everybody
expensive.
knows how expensive it is out there. You know, everything.
It's amazing how people like him and Darson like to talk about how expensive things are and how bad the economy is. When you don't work, you don't do anything to make any money. It really doesn't matter if things cost a nickel or $100. You can't afford them either way.
Thing is expensive now.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Exactly.
So, if you got the kindness in your heart and that stuff, that could really you could really help us out
Really
because
help
the
him
food
out.
situation isn't that great.
Yeah, always, Shanny needs food. It's gonna be forever a problem until you guys figure out how to make money and pay for your own food. That Shanny's always gonna need food.
And we need to make it a lot.
They do.
Yeah, we
They
need
really
food.
do.
We straight up need food.
We need food. The boy who can live off of a jar of peanut butter for 6 months. Yeah, we need food. Not Shanny wants food, and she's making you come on and embarrass yourself to beg for it. Even when sick, you gotta debase yourself and beg for food for Shanny. Imagine this life. This is the life you really wanted to have when you hooked up with Shanny the first time. You're like, man, I can't wait till I'm homeless, and my only job in life is to beg for food for this lady.
So, you know,
Listen to her.
so
She's
I
so
was handed the phone.
Listen to her moaning in the background. She's so sick and so tired and so hungry. Poor little Shanny.
And it's like, okay, it's
everybody's worried
showtime. So now it's showtime. And I don't know what to say, really. I'm not.
He doesn't know what to say. He doesn't even have a game plan. He just wants your money while he shoves the camera in his face, just like Darson and all these other grifters.
In an entertaining mode. I feel like shoveled and
Yeah, well, you look like it too. You look like it too. Probably smell like it too as well.
I should be like sleeping right now or trying to sleep this off, whatever the f it is. So the best thing that I can do for you is just talk like a f***ing drone and do my best to entertain you, because
Pizza's always the solution. Pizza is the only thing Shanny ever needs to stop being sick. It's amazing how pizza cures everything with Shanny. Pizza or burgers.
when it comes to live chat, live streaming,
She said something, and I don't know if they were just lying to be, like, cool for chat, but like, weeks ago, she said something about her and Jason getting frisky outside, and it painted a really disturbing picture of two homeless bums getting it on behind a building, and just the filth and the dirt and the smells and the sounds. It's horrifying to think about.
my therapists have all told me that I should not do it.
All his therapists told him he shouldn't stream, but he really needs that money because Shanny needs food, so he's gonna ruin his mental health and come on live. 5 from Milkfire. Ugh, my girlfriend broke up with me and my cat suddenly hate me when I got home from work. Have some money, Steve. Well, I'm very sorry for that. Your girlfriend sucks and your cats will come around. Women don't come around, cats always do. It'll be alright, Milk. I hope you're having a better day now.
Because it's really bad for my mental health.
Yeah, it's really bad
and
for his
causes me
mental
to
health.
spiral into bad like anger or wanting to not see anybody's face or communicate with anyone. That type of you know, pretty severe mental bullshit. So I don't want to engage in the chat because it's just gonna wreck.
He doesn't want to engage in the chat. He doesn't want to engage with anybody who's there, but definitely still send him money. It's his mental health. It's his mental health.
What little mental health I have left.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Poor little Rev's mental health.
So I guess the best thing I could talk
Listen to her just just writhing in pain, making noises, just so everyone who's watching the stream doesn't think Shanny's comfortable or okay. Or you gotta know that Shanny's sick and very uncomfortable too. So she's gonna sit there behind Jason making noises, hoping that really drives the donations in.
to you about is like I ran it,
Got vapors.
right? Because that is like I'm starting to go back to paying attention to certain things, and
Oh yeah, he's starting to pay attention to the news. The most important thing in the world for Jason right now is to really focus on what's happening in Iran. He's living in a tent. He's literally begging for food. He has the flu, But really, the most important thing, we gotta focus on what's going on in Iran right now.
I know the biggest video on my channel, if I still had it, my old channel, the first one that I had, would be the fact that the Muslims have always believed that Jesus is the Messiah.
Yeah, there you go. It's a really solid point to start on.
That like blows
What's up,
my
man? How are
mind.
you?
I probably should have read the Quran more in depth and found that out for myself. You know?
Yeah. You should have been reading that, because why would that even matter to anyone's life?
But
Shanny's got a cough. Yeah, I remember Shanny's sick over there.
that's a really big deal. You know?
Yeah, it's a really big deal, guys. That matters to everyone.
And America as a whole was really deceived by church leadership, by the government, by the powers that be, for us to really hate on Muslims and not regard them as our brothers and sisters, you know, because that's exactly what they are.
This is definitely, I mean, you know, when I want to hear motivational speeches about coming together as a brotherhood of humanity, definitely the homeless man in the tent with the 6,000 pound woman next to him. These are the people who are going to really spread that message that we got to fix this country.
You find out the full context of what they believe about Jesus.
Yeah.
So
it's important.
That's a really
This is the
big deal to me as a reverend. Because we had a lot of years in this country, and still is now, pretty much, that you have an entire people group that is Muslims treated a certain way in the country.
What is he even talking about? It's like 9/11 was 25 years ago. Shut up, Jason. You're a ridiculous human being.
And suspected of certain things, and you know,
100%.
they've had
100%.
to endure a culture here of, you say, low-grade fear, you know, ever since 9/11.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's since 9/11, the past 25 years. These poor Muslims, and Jason really needs to speak out. Maybe if he keeps acting like he gives a shit about someone besides himself, those donations will really start rolling in, guys.
And the fact remains that 9/11 will be, and for always has been, a inside job for the start.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's definitely something people believe still.
To finish, okay?
Yeah.
You had to wire those buildings to come down the way they did, motherfucker. Do you get it? And now that's becoming mainstream to have that understanding.
Yeah, this is real.
There'd be so much that I can't even. Wow, I've been absent from the scene, and I feel really.
He's been absent from the scene. What scene? The scene that gives a shit about what idiots like you have to say about Iran and Muslims? Yeah, definitely. I can't believe he's been away from this scene for so long. They really needed this idiot in a tent to give his thoughts on the matter.
Really bad about that, but you know, my time came and went, and I went into a pile driver of dog shit in my life. You know, like pro wrestling, if you got pile drive, that's a pretty rough move, man.
Yeah, just like pro wrestling. I mean, this is the kind of references a real adult makes. Talk about pro wrestling.
Imagine getting that move right in a pile of dog shit. That's what happened with me. But I'd probably be uploading 5 videos a day with the amount of shit that's going on in the world.
Yeah, he'd be uploading 5 videos a day. I mean, no one would be watching it because no one ever, and I mean ever, cared about what he has to say about any of these subjects, specifically this type of stuff, but really any subject. But he would be making 5 videos a day about this, guys, because he's really lonely and has no one in the world to talk to but Shanny, and it's driving him insane.
Now,
Yeah,
it's incredible. And it's across every spectrum. Like the alien thing is going nuts.
Yeah, the alien thing too. I mean, aliens are real now. What kind of world do we live in? Aliens are real. and Iran is on fire, and it's raining in the forests.
Everything is popping off right now, man.
Popping off, man.
But I mean, you got Gog and Magog. That whole deal is basically like that could happen at literal any second. That big war.
Yeah, any second, guys.
And we already got a big war. So what's the difference?
Yeah, exactly.
He pulled the Iran bullshit, and Bibi Netanyahu just, those guys tug at each other, if you know what I mean. Trump and
Yeah, if you know what he means, he really knows the inside scoop about Trump and Netanyahu, the homeless man living in a tent who doesn't want to get a job because his mental health is too bad, and also who needs money for the woman laying in the tent next to him. This is the guy. This is the guy who's really gonna uncover all this new world order bullshit, guys.
Netanyahu, they definitely tug at each other late at night. That's a guarantee.
Yeah, it's a
You
guarantee.
understand? These Masonic brothers, they worship
Masonic brothers. They're Masonic brothers, guys. This is not like a delusional, insane homeless man who lives in a tent rambling.
cocks. That's a rough deal to understand that your God is a phallus.
Yeah, this is amazing.
But that's the Masons for you.
That is a huge spider.
He is pretty big, isn't he? That's a sizable spider. And
Great,
he'll
there's a
have to
spider.
do what he has to.
There's a spider in his tent. It completely derailed his conversation. 5 from Gianna. Was going to ask about managing 2 Rumble accounts. I didn't know that was drama. Okay, I'm sorry that I didn't want to answer that. I don't know why you didn't just say that. Anyway, thank you, Gianna.
To do, But
I don't have 2. I don't have 2
sorry, I
Rumble
feel
accounts.
rich.
I only have 1 Rumble account. Why would you ask me? I got 1 Rumble account. Anyways,
you know what I mean?
not very
I
smart.
feel very sick. At least I'm not coughing like hacking on camera.
I mean, he was in the beginning, but sure, yeah. Now he's very sick, guys. He really needs that money for a meatball sandwich for Shanny.
That's a plus. But living out in this environment like this makes you
In
almost
this
perpetually sick.
It's not in this environment. It's in the environment. You live outside. You live in the environment. It's not this environment. It's not like some environment you crafted and it's just not really good right now and you live in the environment. It's not gonna change.
It's really horrible. And when the rain comes, it washes.
That's because for Rumble you have like your user and you have your channel, and they're 2 separate pages, and you can follow. Someone can follow both of them, but you can only put videos on the channel. And I only have 1 channel, but yeah, you can in theory follow me twice, but it's just my user and my channel. It's the same thing, anyways.
There's out a lot of worse stuff in the soil, and that'll make you even sicker.
I think you have multiple channels per user, but
it's
I only
a
have
rough
1 channel per
environment
user.
to have to be in, like day in and day out. You know what I mean? It's really tough. But like I said before,
Yeah, like you said
we
before,
really
he needs a meatball sub for Shanny.
do need your help here. So if you can
Yeah.
hit our, the Cash App.
Yes. Yeah, hit that Cash App, guys. Hit that
if you
Cash
can
App
help
for
us out.
Shanny. Shanny always needs food. Hit that Cash App so Shanny can have a sub.
That way it's really needed right now. Because of inflation, they crash in the dollar, all this bullshit.
There you go, because of inflation. Inflation is the reason he doesn't have any money. Not the fact that he's a broke idiot and hasn't worked ever in his life. No, it's inflation. They would be fine. If inflation hadn't hit 7% last year, they would be fine. They'd have all the food they need. But inflation hit 7%, therefore he can't afford a meatball sub for Shanny.
With the war. I mean, forget it.
Yeah, it's the war too.
The global
war.
economy is creaking at this point because
The global economy is the reason why he can't afford pizza and burgers for Shanny.
stupid bullshit. And that is exactly what it is. It's bullshit. You tell me what the Iran did to deserve any of this, what's going on, man. Nothing. How is this any different from Iraq? It's not. It's the same, man. It's the same bullshit.
Yeah.
Neocon bullshit.
I mean, they provide enough food for Shanny to live, but it's not the food Shanny wants, and it's not enough of it for her to be happy. So they sit here and they beg people for even more and better food, pizza and burgers and sandwiches and cigarettes and dab pens, because they're not okay with just like living their life. They want to live a good life despite the fact that they don't want to work for it at all. They don't want to spend any time working and making money, but they want to eat the nice food they want to have, and they want to get a DoorDash, and they want to have their cigarettes and their dab pens. And for some reason, they think it somehow will land on everyone else to supply it to them.
And Trump, he's supposed to hate the neocons and, McCain-like Republicans. You give me a break, man. Trump totally was willing to suck the dick of the Republican Party, and now he's just defines it, Populist, my ass, those bullshit. Wrangled me in, a bunch of good Christians, wrangled us into a pen and said, here's the guy that you say that you should like, and then bam, we fucking bought it. A lot of us did, and there's ones out there now that are still...
I mean, Iran obviously is just a poor little nation minding their own business, and we just went in there as warmongers to make their lives miserable. I mean, Rev totally deserves a Nobel Peace Prize for really sussing out this situation.
Pimping him. I don't know how you do that as a Christian. That's pretty incredible to me. That you got the open. He's a war criminal, because there was no pretext to do a war in Iran, and then he decapitates the leadership. That's illegal war crimes. But of course, you have a toothless UN that can't do shit. They don't do. They probably
When has the UN ever done anything to stop anyone?
could do something, right? You get
The UN could totally do so. Get NATO together, definitely, because he knows these acronyms and just assumes they're gonna magically do something if he just says so.
NATO together, and
exactly.
NATO would be the arm of the UN, probably.
Yeah, there you go. That's exactly.
And do something about the Hitler. It's unreal.
Exactly.
It's gross. It's crazy.
Yeah, NATO's definitely gonna come in and unseat a U.S. president. That's definitely gonna happen. I mean, that's definitely like within the realm of possibility. Definitely the homeless man in the tent thinks that's gonna happen.
Crazy. Got arrest warrants out for like Netanyahu and enforce it so that we can stop the blowing off the heads of babies and stuff in Israel. I think
What is he talking about? He's just rambling things he heard on Alex Jones and just assumes is factual because he's a moron.
Probably say that's a good thing, that if we stop that.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure that's a good thing. Another thing is staying hydrated out here is difficult.
Yeah, staying hydrated out there is very difficult because Shanny doesn't want to walk to the spigot and fill up the water bottle, so they just let it get filthy.
Holy sorry. I can't say that I'm really, I really don't feel good. Sorry. The world's fucked, so you better know Christ. That's all I can tell you, man. It's 10, levels of magnitude of whatever. The planet. The climate's fucked up. I mean, if you can't see
He
that.
just did. He literally just did.
Wow. You have 90-some degree day, and then it craters to 60, and it's like, what? Wow.
It's amazing that there is not a single temperature that the two of them can't find a reason to complain about. When it was 60 degrees outside, Shady was going, oh, it's so cold. When it's 90 later this week, we're going to be up and about. It's going to be so wonderful. It was 90. They're saying, no, it's too hot in the tent. It's too hot in the tent. I can't wait till it's 60 again. 60 again. They're saying, it's so cold. It's so cold. I have the flu. I'm sick. I can't be here. It's amazing how absolutely, they just need it to be exactly 72. Like they're inside a house.
That's pretty.
If you want it to be 72, get a house.
Wild. Yeah.
Keep you sick.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it'll make you sick.
Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna start falling asleep right on camera.
Cool.
Yeah, that's great, ain't it? That's quality entertainment. She's snoring over there.
He is.
What the hell's the deal here?
Everyone's asleep.
Yeah, I know. And the guy,
Yeah, everyone in the homeless camp is asleep at Thursday at like 2 p.m. This is definitely the peak time to just lay around and sleep.
the guy with the flu has to be on.
That tells you exactly what they're doing, up all night, smoking meth, and they sleep all day because they're homeless. They got nothing else to do.
Hammer here. I don't want to do this, you know.
I know.
He doesn't want to do this.
And also, like,
Yeah, he doesn't want to do this. He doesn't want to do this, but Shanny demands that he goes on stream and tries to beg for money because she wants a sandwich and she's not feeling good. So she demands that Sick Jason comes up and begs for money for her.
like I said, my therapists have all told me don't
Hey,
live
Joe,
stream.
how are you?
Don't do that to yourself because, like, it severely impacts your mental stability.
Yeah. Poor
And I
Rev.
agree. You know, I totally agree.
But 5 from Aurora. His world is fucked. His world. The rest of us have a chance. Yeah, his world is screwed. His world is screwed on so many levels. He's delusional. He's lazy. His life is falling apart. He is absolutely, truly fucked.
Agreed, and that's
Thank you,
why
Aurora.
when I came back, did you guys see me do one live stream? No, never. I never live stream. I upload. That's
Yeah, he never live streams. He just comes on Shanny's channel and live streams whenever she asks him to. But he never live streams, guys. He never live streams.
what I do.
See me, I live stream, but I rarely focus on the comments.
No, you're good at it.
Yeah, she rarely focuses on the comments. She spends most of the time focusing on the comments. What are you lying about, Shanny?
Engagement. You actually look at the chat and talk to it, and that's very good for live
I
streaming.
try to filter the good things from the bad things.
Yeah,
Every
good things
therapist
from
I've had
bad
has
things.
told me don't do it. Don't do it. So I'm kind of in here, and I just want to do like a just solo show, I guess. But that's pretty
He really wants to get back to doing his drag shows. He's really down in the dumps. That because of this homeless thing, he can't be doing his drag shows.
hard to want to do when you feel as shitty as I do right now.
Yeah.
That's just a fact. Yeah, 2 90-degree days, and then it tanks, and it's cold. That's what kicks your ass in terms.
2 90-degree days where they were complaining about how hot and terrible it was, and now that it's cold, they're complaining about that. Literally, they need it to be 72 degrees, like it's inside a house, or they're gonna complain.
In terms of getting like the flu or some shit like that.
Yeah, now he's gonna get the
You
flu.
get those sudden jerks in the climate, and it's like your body's just, what the hell is that? Especially if you're living outside of it. It's rough. It is.
Well, he likes the attention, but he's also very confused about who he is as a man, and he likes to put on a wig and kind of explore that side of himself while pretending it's a big joke. Pretending it's a big joke, and he's just gonna take it back. He wasn't serious. He's still a man because he's very, very confused.
The hot is
No. It's not fun.
yeah, it's a big
not
shock
fun.
to your body.
Yeah, it is. But,
Big shock to your body.
that-
Big shock to your body, the weather. Not being like way overweight, being homeless, and having to figure out how to deal with that. No, the weather is the problem.
you know, I thinking doing a dance like the frog, you know, in not Looney Tunes, whatever it is.
It is Looney Tunes. It is Looney Tunes. Do the fucking Hello My Baby dance. Do that on camera for us, Rev. Do Hello My Baby with a little fake top hat and cane for everybody to see. That'd be better than anything else you've ever done in your life.
You know,
Yeah, do that.
hello my honey, hello my sweetie.
There you go.
Frog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that fucking Michigan J Frog. His name is Michigan J Frog. The fact that you don't know his name is Michigan J Frog, and I'm talking to everybody in chat right now. The fact that you didn't know his name was Michigan J Frog is really, really sad on your part.
I want to be good entertainment or whatever the hell I am now. I want to be that. But
Man,
yeah,
let's
we
do
need
that.
some meats. So if somebody
He needs some meats. He needs some meats.
could hook up in the
Go to Arby's. They got the meats.
Cash App for a dono, it's gonna be go to food. Trust me, that's all it's gonna go for. Is food. Because we got a couple tents here that are like, yeah, we need some sustenance. We need some food.
Oh yeah, and then they're gonna pretend like the food is for everybody at the homeless camp. And it's definitely for everybody at the homeless camp, not just for Shanny. They're very gregarious, and they're gonna help out everybody in that homeless camp, not just Shanny, who wants to house an entire pizza.
Foods. So, if you could help us out, you'd be a blessing to homeless people, literally. You know what I mean? Literally. But I'm Rev, and I have flu, and I'm tired.
I'm
and I
Rev,
feel
and
like
I am
dog.
flu, and I'm tired.
I feel like a pile of dog that's been stepped in. That's what I feel like. And I have like constant like nausea going on too, because I think I'm dehydrated most of the time, which I'm trying to take care of.
So it does sound more like he's got some kind of like, you know, stomach gastrointestinal infection from probably eating with his hands after, you know, rolling around in the filth of the homeless camp, changing Shandy's bucket, all those things that will put massive amounts of germs and disgusting shit on your hands that are now in your stomach and your intestines, making you sick and dehydrated. It's probably what's happening.
But yeah, this is not a good day for Rev, sorry.
Yeah, not
But
a
I
good day
still
for
came
Rev.
on here and I tried to maybe enlighten you a little bit as to
Enlighten us. He came on to enlighten us about his ramblings about Iran and Muslim people, guys.
how fucked your world is. And if you don't think it's fucked, then you just haven't really paid attention, have you? It's majorly fucked. So you gotta know the Lord. Know the Lord. I'll use this live stream to say, yes, I probably have flu. And number two, that Jesus is your Lord. See? There's zero doubt that he's not. So, you should acknowledge.
Yeah, there's zero doubt that Jesus is not your Lord. So just, you know, just get to it and accept that Jesus is your God now.
Acknowledge that.
Absolutely.
And then come to the love of God, where you want to treat people better. And that's really, wow, that's a tough one, man. Going
I think even Jesus would be like, hey man, could you tone it down? You're making me look bad.
forward in your life, you're going to get more and more.
Hey Herbert.
It's all caused by the bullshit.
Yeah, it's all caused by the bullshit.
You want Christ in your heart to always swing you back to, oh, come on, you can't be that way. You got to be the old way.
Yeah, Jesus is really on their side. That's where their life has been a steady decline, from literally being gifted with almost everything in the world to being completely homeless with almost nothing in a dirty tent with the flu. It's really, you know, I'm shocked that more people don't turn to Jesus with this example.
My case, the old way, who I used to
Pray
fucking be.
wicked hard, guys.
Gotta go back to that. And talk about the God stuff and talk about the shit that you used to talk about.
Old baby carrot.
Get back to who you used to be. But a lot of that feels dead to me now. You know. But I mean that would have been the world one then. You know, the world one, because it got rid of the guy that was telling you about that shit. You know, the stuff that matters. Not a bunch of fucking reaction channels spewing lies about that.
There you go. Even homeless with the flu, his life falling apart. Still gotta whine about the reaction channels. The reaction channels are the biggest problem in Rev's life.
I even care. Like, it's not your life. You know? If I could be somebody. You know, like fucking Marlon Brando or some shit. You know? I wanted to be somebody.
Rev.
You know? Yeah. No, I had no ambition to be anybody. I thought I'd...
Well, way to say it for the first time in your life out loud, Rev. Yeah, you had no ambition to be anybody. That is you. That is you, Rev. You never had any ambition to be anybody. That's why you sat around doing nothing with your life, just spending the money that your mother gave you and drinking yourself into a stupor. You never had any ambition to ever do anything worthwhile with your life. You always just wanted to sit around and smoke weed and be an internet goober.
give my time to the Lord and do
Yeah,
that.
give his time to the Lord.
I really felt like that was what I was really born to do, you know?
Yeah, because that doesn't take any energy or work. You just talk about God all the time and pretend that you're holy. That's really a lot easier than working.
And then a bunch of just got
Yeah, he succeeded in
wrecked,
doing nothing.
you know? With somebody
Succeeded in
kicking
doing
down
nothing.
your sandcastle every time you build it up, you know? But no, I just somebody came along my route and just fucking cleared my sandcastle, and I went, damn, that's shitty. That fucking sucks.
He absolutely uses his religion to cope with being a massive failure. It's a lot of people do it, and he's not unique in that regard.
And it can be hard building another sandcastle. You know what I mean?
It can be hard building another sandcastle. Yeah, you're homeless. You're not gonna build a sandcastle anytime soon. You're not gonna go to the beach for a long time. How often do homeless people get to go to the beach?
That could be a rough deal.
Especially when you have no sand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When you have
It
no
was all
sand.
stolen from you.
Yeah, it was all stolen from them. They didn't waste their money by sitting around smoking weed and not working and just trashing house after house. Yeah, no. It's definitely just all taken from them. And they had no part in wasting all the gifts the world gave to them. Now it's stolen. 100% stolen.
Yeah, it looks sad too, because the UN owns it.
Yeah.
The UN owns a lot of grains of sand, I think.
Yeah, it's the UN. It's the
I'm
UN.
sorry, guys. I'm doing my best, you know. But if you can help us out, the Cash App is in the freaking description deal.
Yeah,
Because
Cash
we
App's in
need
the
food.
description. He needs that money for food.
Yes, we do. We need foods. It's a constant struggle, you know. You wake up and you're like, well, I'm not sure. Not sure what you're gonna do today for basic fucking needs.
Yeah, most people get a job and work. Most people don't sit in a homeless camp in a tent and go, man, I have no idea how to take care of myself. Maybe the world will just deliver. They go, I'm gonna get a job so I just have money and I don't have to worry about this every day of my life.
Oh, go to the CIC. The shelves are empty.
Yeah, it's getting like that. It is getting like that, and that's not
They were kicked out of the shelter.
talking them. It's just the way it's going there. You know, it's sad.
Yeah,
Things
it's real
are.
sad, guys.
It seems like wrapping up in some terms of you say help here, and hopefully that isn't the case. But it you know, you can only see what you see, and it's sad.
Trump had to have his ballroom.
Well, that's
And war.
so important. I know.
And he needed to help Israel bomb babies.
Correct. Yeah, Netanyahu needed to be sucked off correctly, and Trump knows how. He goes, all right, I'll give you that Iran war. You better believe it. Wow. That's... Yeah, Trump literally said, I will never give you a new war, because wars are bad for everybody. You know, wars are bad for your image, too. Because of course that was what he care about, is his image. But yeah, even that. Bullshit. Yeah. His Mason fuckers wanted a war, and he's like, sure.
I gotta take this. Hold on. I'll be right back. Well, yes, Dave. I thought you were coming tomorrow. You're supposed to. In Ashburn, Virginia. Yeah, Timberwood Place. What do you mean? Are you kidding me? Alright, I need to call back. Shit. Fuck. Alright, oh shit. Oh, fuck. I gotta go, guys. I gotta deal with something. Yeah, whatever. That's enough anyways. Shanny Rev are stupid morons. Their life is terrible. They're living in a tent. They're gonna be homeless forever. And yeah, they're gonna be homeless forever and their life sucks. But anyways, as always, thank you all so much for coming by. I appreciate it. I will catch you guys at the next one. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening.
This is the only response video that you are getting. After this, I'm going back to ignoring you. I'm going back to blocking you. I'm going back to not paying attention to you.
Oh, no, you don't, Chris. You're not getting away that easy.
What the fuck is wrong with you?